Hey guys, it's Kylie Jaws here, and like I promised in the last video, I would be doing a more festive video, just in time for Christmas. But yeah, actually I still cannot believe how fast this year has gone by. Like, it's so close until Christmas. I think like 8 days, 9 days, 8 days. Well, like, where I live it's like 8 days until Christmas. And like, I don't know, I'm just really excited because Christmas, yeah. But I decided to do some YCHs, which basically means your character here kind of things. Like, you make a base and then people ask you to like draw their character in that base, like using the base. I don't really know how to explain it, but like, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So in this video, I'll be doing 2 YCHs and one, I wouldn't really call it a bonus drawing, like just one normal drawing which you would see me randomly do in videos and stuff, just like one drawing. But yeah, that's kind of it. On to the video. So, like I said before, I will be doing 2 YCHs. This is one of them, and I decided to go for more of like a Christmas opening the present kind of base, like pose, because, you know, Christmas, and Christmas means presents, and presents means cool things. So I made the kind of like base character look surprised, you would say, surprised or like interested in what's inside the box. So like the person who asked me to draw like their character as the YCH can choose like what goes inside the box or something, I don't know, but yeah, so the character is just opening a box or like a present, and like they're really surprised by it. And I don't know, that kind of like gives me Christmas vibes, Christmassy vibes. But yeah, I think the pose is pretty cool. So this is me just doing the line art. On YCHs, I have never done one before. I've only like done kind of like adopts, if you know what adopts are, but like I don't really make bases. So if I get anything wrong, you might know why. I just don't have a lot of experience with this. But I didn't make the base character have any hair, just like the general eyes and like expression, because hair is like hair, and I didn't know what hair I wanted. And also, sometimes the hair which I draw can cover up the expression a lot, and I wanted the base to like have lots of expression so people would know what they were going to get. And actually, after I posted these bases to my Instagram, I realized I should have added examples. So that wasn't very good of me. I forgot that I had to add examples, but like, it's too late now. But yeah, that's just like kind of it. For like the box, things that are coming outside of the box, I just like used a kind of like shining, like wow, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is me just like putting on the YCH watermark, I don't know, so people will use the bases for free and like not credit. So yeah, on to the next YCH. So this one, I am going to like not really explain much here because it's kind of explainable. So it's just decorating a Christmas tree, putting the star on a Christmas tree. Now me personally have only put the star on a Christmas tree like once or twice, maybe like a few times. but like I can't really remember it that well. So I don't know, I can just like imagine putting a Christmas star on a Christmas tree and stuff. Also, I don't know why I made the character floating. That's kind of weird. But like, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of it. That's like the entire point of this YCH base. But yeah. The star is glowing, because why not? Stars glowing are cool. And they cool. But yeah, all of the YCHs which I am doing, they will be fully shaded, but like rendered? I probably wouldn't say fully rendered, but like they will have some decent shading. That's one thing that you can expect. Some decent shading, and yeah, I think it'll be like a really fun thing to do during the holidays, where you have like lots of time to do things. But yeah, that's just kind of it. Now I'm like doing line art. There's not much to say about the line art here, except I just didn't do the line art for one hand, cause yeah. Oh no, I don't really know what to say for this. Yeah, but that's just it. I went for like a green kind of like vibe for the Christmas tree YCH, because it's a tree and trees are green. Hopefully most trees are green. Well, Christmas trees are hopefully green. Christmas trees can also be white, but like, I don't know, green is like a typical Christmas color. And then I added some Christmas lights, string lights, whatever you call them. I do not know a lot about this Christmas stuff, but I added lights because I thought that they would be pretty, and they might be in like the YCH, so yeah. That's like kind of it. Also, for the shading, it was kind of like a general shading, you know? Like just generalized shading. It'll probably be like a bit better once I like kind of draw the characters. But yeah, so now it's the bonus drawing. So I decided to go for more of like a like pose study, environment, I don't know. Make it Christmas. Like a Christmas thing, I don't know. So she's holding a snowball, because why not? I also did kind of like try to add clothing folds. I am trying to learn how to add clothing folds. Still trying to learn how to add clothing folds. I don't usually add them, but like on baggy clothing, like what she's wearing right now, like a sweater, I add them. So yeah. But yeah, the pose was kind of hard to do because I couldn't wrap my head around why her arm was looking really weird and stuff, and like I tried to fix it. I think it looks better. Also I fixed the fingers up a little bit later because they were closing around too much on the snowball. I tried to use my own hand for reference, but like I wasn't really holding anything. Just like pretended that there was like a big snowball in my hands. Just like held it and stuff. Yeah. That's kind of it. There's not much else to say on like this. Yeah, that's kind of it. Oh right, I forgot. So the wind is blowing your hair and stuff, cause yeah. That's kind of it. I don't know what else to say. This is not a very interesting drawing to talk about. It's kind of generic. Something which I would do, but also not really do. I was like trying to experiment with the pose, and like later you'll see me adding a background. Wow, amazing. She's in an environment. Woo! Not a random colored box with shapes in the background. I still do colored boxes with shapes in the background because like they're really in my comfort zone. I don't like drawing backgrounds. But yeah, I attempted to draw a snowy landscape background thing. I think it turned out alright. But this drawing took way too long. It shouldn't have taken this long. Maybe because of like the pose and kind of like all of the backgrounds and stuff. It was kind of hard. But I think that the hand holding the snowball turned out really nice. I really liked that. But yeah, that's kind of it. There's not much else to say, except that I did the line art really badly. I didn't like close up any gaps and stuff. But I also added like kind of highlights in her hair and stuff. I had no plan going forth with this. It was just like, go with the flow. Also, I feel like her head looks a bit too squished. I showed a friend like before I colored it, and they said that like the head was looking really squished, but at that point I had already done the line art, so it was like kind of too late to change it. And also I don't have a liquify tool on, well, I don't think there is a liquify tool on this program, so sad. But yeah, that's kind of it for like the coloring. There's not much to say. The eyes turned out pretty nice. I like the eyes. They were very shiny. I tried adding like more highlights in the eyes than I usually do. I think it turned out alright. I don't know. But I put the highlights on the wrong layer of the eyes again. I keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, shading went alright. I actually had no plan with the shading. I just shaded where I thought that there would be kind of like a little bit of shadow. Excuse me for it being really, really random all over the place. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of it. Also, I really like drawing scarves for some reason. I find them really interesting and really fun to draw. So yeah. Also, I'm still trying to get better at shading hair. It doesn't really make much sense right now. Well, none of my shading makes sense. Oh no. But yeah, that's kind of it. Also, I finally remembered to actually add highlights to the hair. I never really add highlights to the hair that much. Maybe because like I don't think they look good with the drawing, or like I just either forget, or like I try to do highlights except that they end up looking really trash. So yeah, now it's me, yes, doing the background. I actually made this snow brush, but I didn't actually realize that it used two colors for like to make the snow texture. So like I used a darker color of blue, darker blue, and then added some white on the top, so it kind of like blends together so the snow would have a bit of shadow. Also, I decided to make trees because some of the like sky was looking very empty. So yeah, I added trees and my hand really hurt. So now I'm going to make a tree brush after I record this. Let's hope that turns out okay. But yeah, I've actually had a habit of making lots of brushes now because I really like brushes. They make everything so much easier. Yeah, added a bit of Gaussian blur so then the character would like be in focus. And here's the final product. I hope that you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll probably post again like on New Year's or something, or like do a Christmas video special. But yeah, Merry Christmas everyone. Bye.